All right, so this is Andrew from Elite Marketing Pro, and I am here with Andrew and Kate McShea, and we are doing just a couple karate moves. And I wanted to, of course, watch out for your finger. I wanted to display our skills, obviously, as martial artists.
Of course.
And then B, I also wanted to illustrate that when you're doing video, if you're doing a video ad on Facebook, right, you need to like kick off with a bang, right? You need to start with a pattern interrupt. You need to start with something that's going to draw people in. So hopefully a little weirdness, hopefully a little karate could achieve that. So what I want to talk about with you guys. Actually, let's do a little bit by way of introduction. Let's talk about that first, since there is a possibility that some members of our community don't know who you guys are, even though you are cherished members of our community, and you've contributed a ton of training over the years to What's Working Now and the Elite Marketing Pro Insider, and et cetera, et cetera. So, real quick, let's tell folks how you guys got interested and started in the industry, and how you came to be speaking on stage here today at No Excuses Summit 7.
Perfect. I'm going to let you start off because that's how the business started.
Okay, all right, so I'll start it. We originally got into the industry, I was at like a career fair and ran into a network marketing company there. Had no idea what the industry was, but I was like, oh, this seems cool. Seems like a way to make some extra money on the side. So signed up, came home like, Kate, check out this juice, it's really cool. And then she's like, yeah, sure, whatever, and didn't really get into it much. So I'm upstairs in our second bedroom, which was our office at the time, just trying to figure out this business, trying to figure out how to do it, and came across, I think it was, I can't remember who it was, but I came across someone who was marketing their MLM or network marketing business online. I'm like, oh, that's cool, you can market this business online, and that's how we got started in this industry. And then at that point, Kate was like, I don't know if I want to teach anymore. And I'm like, well, hey, this thing I've been doing, I think you'd be really good at it. You should check it out. And that's kind of when you got involved, right?
Yeah, and so basically what Andrew Sandwich, by the way. Andrew Sandwich. Basically what Andrew did is he invited me to No Excuses 3 in Las Vegas and said, I didn't know if we were going to be moving. I didn't know if I wanted to go back to a teaching job. And what ended up happening was he said, well, come to this live event. It'll be the best way for you to figure out if you like this or if you don't. And then you can decide if you want to teach or not. And it was almost instant, I remember, at NES 3 where I remember, and I don't even know if I told you, but like my body was almost vibrating. It was just shaking because I realized that everybody there was just exactly like me, and I had never met a whole group of people who were so driven and motivated and positive and just excited about life. And so we started there, had no results, hit our breaking point at NES 4 and signed up for mentorship with the guys at Elite Marketing Pro. And from NES 4 to NES 5, we went from sitting in the front row to then speaking the next year, and have been speaking every single year after that, which is really, really cool. Yeah.
That's awesome. So what I want to do is give folks, because you have a really cool strategy that both of you, of course, are associated with, taking a blog post, putting a teaser video out there on Facebook, and then integrating some retargeting. So I'd like to kind of hit briefly on each one of those points. So let's say I've written a blog post, or let's say I'm just going to leverage someone else's blog post, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm going to take something from the Elite Marketing Pro blog, and I want to share that out there. What would be the best way for me to, raise awareness and bring attention to that post on Facebook?
Sure. So as our karate chops were happening in the beginning, like Andrew said, the best thing you can do, especially in the beginning for the first 0 to 15 seconds, I would say focus in on that the most, because that's what people are going to watch, and that's what people are that's how you're going to pique their curiosity. And so having some sort of question that interrupts them, that gets them curious. Like our favorite is, one of our best performing ads is, are you secretly sabotaging your business by this one common mistake? Watch more, right? And it pops up, there's an annotation that pops up, and when we get a ton of views and consistently long views on that video, because if I'm targeting the right people, then they're really interested in that interrupt, and it's speaking to them, because they're like, I don't want to sabotage my business. audience. And so any kind of question that can almost create curiosity or create some sort of fear or positives that they would get from that video is the first piece. And then the second step that I would say is the most important is adding in a call to action within those first 15 seconds of the video to let people know what to do next and what they're going to see when they go on over to the blog post. You give them a little bit of that value, and then again, just tell them to basically click the button above. And if they have any comments or questions, or if they have any feedback from the blog post, make sure to comment below the video. I would say in a nutshell, that's really the most important aspects of the first video ad that you do. And then I'm going to have you talk about the retargeting videos and what you can do from there.
Yeah. So the first video, obviously, Kate's trying to use a 90-second video to get people over to her site. So that call to action is important. But the video, though, you got to remember, video builds a relationship. That video builds a bridge from being cold and not knowing who Kate is or not knowing who we are to then maybe building some trust through that video. So that's the major point to not miss there about that video, is the trust that's established, the relationship that's established. On the back end, what we do is once they've landed on our page, we can then retarget them through Facebook. There's a way to know who lands on your page, and Facebook can track all that and build that list for you of people that landed on your page. They haven't opted into anything, they just landed on your page. And what we do on the back end is we'll actually put up new ads on Facebook targeting the people that landed on the page. And maybe they landed on the page but didn't opt in as a lead or didn't buy a product that we were offering. We'll then have a second video that group of people, that smaller list, that smaller kind of more targeted group of people that took action and went to our page, we'll market to them. And that video will be a little bit different. It might be, hey, we saw that you landed on our page, noticed that you didn't opt in for the 5 secrets to generate more leads online. It's still available. We know life happens, but go ahead and click the button below to go back over and get your free PDF. And the results we're getting with that second video is about 89% of people go over and opt in, which is incredible.
Nuts.
Yeah, it's usually
humongous numbers.
It's
yeah,
huge.
If you can get 25-30%, you're doing pretty good. We're getting close to 90% with that retargeting, so it's really, really cool.
Yeah. So, and what I really want to emphasize is, whether you're targeting people to your own blog, whether you're creating a video to send folks to your own blog, or you are, leveraging the Elite Marketing Pro blog, creating a video is such a powerful way, like you said, of, creating more curiosity, putting your face out there, branding yourself, just really warming up that relationship. And then the retargeting, as you just mentioned, just can create some, 89%. That is insane. You're not going to get that conversion rate using any other method. So that's awesome. So we're literally right outside of the stage. So it gets a little loud occasionally. We got Billy Joel's going to be happening later tonight. That's going to be extremely loud. But anyway, that's awesome, guys. And just so folks know what's possible with this strategy, share just a little bit about your results. Sure. Using these videos, seeing the blog posts, retargeting, getting those opt-ins. Like, what can folks potentially, expect? What are some of the results you guys have created with this strategy?
Great question. So with that first video, we have one ad, and we have a ton that we utilize, but one of our top performing ads that I told you about with like that little hook of, are you secretly sabotaging your business, and then sending them to a blog post and actually promoting one of the Elite Marketing Pro's products of Attraction Marketing Formula, has consistently for the last 7 months, number one, it's been on. So that ad has been running for the last 7 months, which is pretty unheard of for a lot of Facebook ads. A lot of Facebook ads burn out within 14 days. And it's helped us generate, I would say on average, about an extra $4,000 a month just from that one Facebook video ad in Elite Marketing Pro commissions. So for me, if I can do that, then that's absolutely awesome. I turn it off, and if I want to turn it back on, I can, and continue to get those sales rolling.
Yeah, and then the retargeting ad, we tested it out and we did $450 of spend. So we spent $450 on the ads, and just on front end sales, we made $3,100. So that actually wasn't any back end sales, any coaching that we did, any other affiliate sales that we had. That was literally just back end sales. So again, with that such high opt-in rate, we also had a high conversion rate to sales, which led to those type of results.
Yeah, which is awesome. So a lot of members, this is something that we absolutely encourage a lot of our members to do. You know, this strategy that we're describing right now, and this is a fantastic way of doing it. You know, it's totally cool to just take, you know, a blog post and put it out there with an image and a little bit of text, but this is the next level. So this is where, if you're not quite there yet, this is where you ought to know that you should be heading towards. So guys, it's been great doing some karate with you. Really appreciate it. Yeah, just again, always appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Andrew.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
it.
much. Yes.